In a world where cheese is often villainized by radical diets, some of the planet's longest living populations consume it regularly. And we're not talking about just any cheese, but specific types that seem to contain the elixir of life. Now imagine this. While many chase expensive supplements or complicated diets, these people reach 100 years old eating cheese. What do they know that we don't? Could you be overlooking a food that might make all the difference for your health and longevity? Science is beginning to reveal surprising answers that challenge everything we thought we knew. You're about to discover something that could change the way you see this common, yet misunderstood food. After all, is cheese a villain or a hero in healthy eating? Well, the answer may surprise even the most skeptical. And believe me, you won't want to miss this. Cheese and longevity. When thinking about longevity, few people associate it with cheese, right? But surprisingly, cheese is a common element in 4 out of the 5 blue zones, regions of the world where people live past 100 with enviable vitality. The secret lies in the type of cheese consumed. In these areas, residents don't eat industrialized, ultra-processed cheeses, but rather cheeses made from goat or sheep's milk, such as the famous pecorino or feta. Imagine savoring an artisanal cheese, rich in nutrients, while your body benefits from fatty acids that boost cardiovascular health. Fascinating, isn't it? Now, let's take a step back and dive into the science behind this story. Studies show that consuming cheese is rich in specific fatty acids, like C15 and C17, can positively influence cellular health. These components help reduce chronic inflammation and promote overall well-being. And here's what's curious. Despite being caloric, these cheeses can curb hunger more effectively than typical ultra-processed snacks. How about swapping that afternoon cookie for a slice of pecorino cheese? Small changes can make a big difference. In the Mediterranean, where longevity thrives, cheese isn't just food, it's part of a slower, more natural lifestyle. While the Western world is obsessed with radical diets, these centenarians enjoy simple, yet nutrient-rich dishes. Can you imagine how the quality and origin of the cheese you consume could impact your health? Well, what if I told you that not all cheese is created equal? Some types could do more harm than good. Casein A1 versus casein A2. Did you know that not all milk proteins are the same? One curious detail, often overlooked, is the difference between casein A1 and casein A2 proteins found in dairy. Casein A1, common in milk from most American cows, can be a health villain for those with gut or autoimmune issues. Meanwhile, casein A2, found in certain European cows, goats, and sheep, is far less inflammatory. Imagine the surprise of someone who suffers from bloating and discomfort when they discover that simply swapping their milk could be a game changer for their well-being. Scientific research has shown that casein A1 is linked to increased inflammatory processes, while casein A2 offers much better digestibility. This explains why some people report that consuming cheeses made from goat or sheep milk causes less gastric discomfort compared to conventional cow cheeses. Want a practical example? Swapping a typical American cheddar for manchego or pecorino cheese could be the relief your digestive system has been asking for. And the best part? These cheeses are also incredibly delicious. So, how do you know which cheese to choose? Start by checking the labels. Look for goat, sheep, or even products labeled casein A2. Another tip is to explore specialty markets or local cheese shops. You might discover incredible options that not only support your health, but also offer unique flavors. But if you think all cheeses are the same, wait until you understand how geography also influences the quality and benefits of these delights. Geographic insights. When it comes to cheese, geography plays a role that goes far beyond flavor. For example, cheeses produced in Southern Europe, such as in Italy, France, and Spain, are predominantly made with goat, sheep, or cow's milk that produces casein A2. This contrasts with dairy products from Northern Europe and the United States, which typically contain casein A1, a protein linked to inflammation. Science also reveals a fascinating detail. Animal husbandry practices in Mediterranean regions prioritize breeds that naturally produce A2 milk. This aligns with the healthy lifestyle of these regions, known for their balanced diet and the longevity of their inhabitants. Studies indicate that these practices reduce exposure to inflammatory components found in other types of cheese. Therefore, including Mediterranean cheeses in your diet is like bringing a piece of the blue zone to your table. And do you know what's even more amazing? This type of cheese doesn't have to be an imported luxury. Nowadays, you can find casein A2 products even in local markets or specialty stores. This brings us to another crucial point about the benefits and risks of cheese consumption. Health benefits and risks. Cheese is much more than a tasty food. It can be a powerful ally for health. Rich in fatty acids like C15 and C17, it helps control hunger and supports heart health, acting as a type of fuel for the body. These compounds are known to reduce inflammation and improve mitochondrial function, which is essential for longevity. Imagine swapping that processed snack for a slice of pecorino or Gruyere cheese, and in doing so, nourishing your cells with quality nutrients. However, it's important to remember that cheese, despite all its benefits, isn't for everyone. People with autoimmune issues or intestinal sensitivities may still react even to casein A2, which is considered less inflammatory. In this case, paying attention to your body's signals is essential. If eating cheese causes discomfort, such as bloating or abdominal pain, it might be time to reconsider the type and amount consumed. Science shows that each body reacts uniquely, so the key lies in understanding your own needs. Speaking of needs, the benefits of cheese are only truly enjoyed when consumed in moderation. Overindulgence can lead to negative effects, such as increased cholesterol levels in some individuals. Therefore, it's crucial to opt for high-quality cheeses, such as artisanal varieties, and integrate them into a varied diet. But here's an intriguing question. Could there be a specific type of cheese that combines the best of both worlds? Recommended types of cheese. If you're aiming for health and longevity, not all cheeses are created equal. Cheeses made from goat and sheep milk, such as Pecorino and Manchego, are the favorites when it comes to nutritional benefits. Besides being delicious, they're easier to digest, even for those sensitive to dairy. Think about adding feta to your salad or enjoying a slice of Gruyere as an afternoon snack. Another standout is raw cheese, especially those produced in Switzerland, Italy, and France. These cheeses don't go through pasteurization, preserving their natural enzymes and nutrients. Studies show that raw cheeses contain beneficial bacteria that can support gut health. And we know that a healthy gut is the foundation for a long and energetic life. If you're wondering whether it's worth the effort, consider this. Adding these cheeses to your diet isn't just a matter of health, it's a culinary experience. They add richness to dishes and are a great way to incorporate the best of Mediterranean culture into your routine. But if even these cheeses don't suit you, don't worry. There are surprising alternatives that can also nourish both body and soul. Cheese alternatives. Not everyone can enjoy the benefits of traditional cheese. And that's okay. For those sensitive to all dairy products, vegan alternatives are becoming increasingly popular as delicious and nutritious options. Almond-based cheeses, such as those from Kite Hill, are excellent substitutes. They offer an amazing flavor and are rich in healthy fats, without the potential issues associated with milk proteins. These alternatives do not contain the growth factor IGF-1, a compound that regular cheese reduces but is still present in milk. Why is this important? IGF-1 has been linked to processes that can affect metabolism and inflammation levels in the body. By choosing vegan cheeses, you can avoid these concerns while still enjoying a creamy and satisfying texture. Let's explore how this impacts human health and what makes cheese a more interesting choice than milk itself. Did you know that cheese has nutritional advantages that set it apart from milk? One of the most notable is the absence of the growth factor IGF-1, which is associated with an increased risk of certain conditions, such as cancer, when consumed in excess. This makes cheese a safer and smarter alternative for obtaining essential nutrients. Additionally, its fatty acids, such as the famous C15 and C17, play a crucial role in mitochondrial health, helping your cells function like well-oiled machines. Studies show that artisanal cheese is also a concentrated source of vitamins, such as K2, which is essential for bone and heart health. This vitamin acts as a guide for calcium, ensuring it ends up in your bones and not your arteries. Want a practical example? Including a moderate portion of raw cheese, such as Gruyere or Parmesan, in your routine can help maintain your bone strength as you age. It's science combined with the pleasure of good food. And if this all sounds too good to be true, there's yet another point to consider. The bioactive compounds in cheese can be powerful allies against chronic inflammation, one of the main culprits of aging. So the next time you consider cutting cheese out of your diet, remember, it's not just delicious, it's also a powerful tool for your health. By the way, did you know that there is a food capable of fighting inflammation so effectively that even the industry has its eyes on it? If you're curious, don't miss the next video where we reveal everything about this incredible discovery. Click on the screen to keep learning how small adjustments to your diet can transform your health. That's it for today's video. Take care and see you next time.